Oh my God, that honestly, reading that this morning demoralized me a little bit. I'm just kind of like, why?
Oh, it got better though. It got better. They've read the full thing. They said he spoke to the guys behind Miracle Mineral Solution. And then a load of people came out saying, no, look, he didn't say that. He meant injecting the light, which, of course, I don't know. But then they said, no, he just meant this therapy where, they take the blood out, they hit it with the ultraviolet light, which disinfects it, and then it pumps back in. And so they said to Trump, is that what you meant? He went, no, I was just being sarcastic. So, fucking hell.
Yeah, because there is genuinely a scientific thing there where you break, because the DNA of viruses break down faster than in humans. So there is an actual treatment there. It's not a huge one. It sort of died off when we got antibiotics.
Ozone, the issues, wasn't it? Ozone treatment.
But I just love the fact that they gave him that that olive branch to bring it back, and he's just like, oh, fuck you.
And he just went, fuck your olive branch. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm the president. You're the fake news.
Dude, have you seen though? Do you remember that the couple that had the fish cleaner and the husband died? Have you seen what's going around now?
Right, that it might have been the wife that.
Yeah, like she's a staunch Democrat. He's an engineer. It got painted like he was one of these lunatic, like, I love Trump and I love Jesus, and they were just there drinking it. No, apparently she sorted his medication for him, and he trusted her and loved her. And there's this rumor going around now that she saw an opportunity there to get rid of the fucker. And just went, it was Trump. Trump told me to give him all that fish cleaner.
Right. Yeah. I mean, have you heard the NBC audio when they were talking to her in the hospital? It's the weirdest thing. The NBC host was really leading her like, oh, were you watching Trump's briefings? Oh, yes. I was watching his briefings and he told me to take it. So we did. I mean, it's really that ridiculous. It's really
bad. On the
flip
side, it has to be said that whilst it was being investigated at one point quite seriously as possibly being beneficial, the fact that he came out and is so far ahead of any kind of realistic testing went, no, I've heard this is a good thing. The amount of people discovering the wonderful world of side effects of anti-malarial tablets is quite incredible, because the list of side effects on that shit is really long.
Yeah.
And these people are going, well, Donald says, fuck it, I'm having it. And then, of course, I need a bit more. I'm going to pep this up with some fish tank cleaner. Just to zip it up a bit. I can't wait for the first people.
Anybody who does that, I have to wonder about their mental state to begin with. I mean, I would never do that.
I said to Mrs. Hewitt today, anyone that does inject the disinfectant isn't meant to live anyway.
Yes.
Something was going to come for them pretty soon. Why not disinfectant?
Yeah. I mean, I see what some people are saying, that he didn't really say that. He was sort of just. The point is, and I kind of see where they're coming from, that he didn't really mean to say go inject, bleach basically, or disinfectant. But the point is, and I defend Trump on a lot, but like, why was he even saying that stuff? Like, just why?
Because I don't think. Dude, I don't think Joe Biden's the only one with mental issues running for president this year. I genuinely. I mean, we used to do loads of Trump bashing because it was funny. Then it got stale because he just kept giving. But, at the minute you listen to how he speaks and compare it to how he used to talk, at least he was much more coherent. He's kind of gone really odd. He doesn't finish a sentence how you would expect somebody to finish a sentence. He turns left in the middle of it.
Let me say this.
Go
ahead, Graham.
Well,
let me say.
Yeah.
There you go. Go ahead.
So, okay, I'll say this. All right. So Biden, he goes into these super friendly, super cozy, just very easy interviews with people. And he still is like blanking out. Right. Trump is under constant freaking assault by these people, these press corps people. I'm sorry. This is not professional journalism, but not all of them, but a few of them are showboating. They're making themselves the news. They're taking cheap shots. They're being deceitful about the information. Maybe not outright lying, but being deceitful. So Trump's got to deal with that, and I can see that. Everything else he's got to deal with, and on top of that, they're trying to accuse him of being to blame for 40,000 deaths and all this kind of stuff. It's ridiculous, and I mean, you can say that, but I think he's handled it pretty damn well.
No matter how rattled you are, if you're going to start talking absolute bollocks in the middle of a sentence,
well, look here. When we were talking about the vaccine, and we were talking about like the British thing, and I accidentally said cure. Do you remember? And then you corrected me, Aidan, and you said, "Oh no, yeah." And I didn't even realize it just came out, and you were like vaccine. I was like, it was obvious I meant vaccine, and you corrected me, and then we carried on. But what's happening in Trump's situation is he's spending 2 hours in a hostile room, and when they do exactly what I did, where you'd say cure instead of vaccine, or you'd fumble the words, instead of like having a Hayden that goes, "Did you mean vaccine?" Then we go, "Oh yes," and carry on. It's instantly on. Like, he thinks there's already a cure.
But
you can hear all the cameras going off.
To be fair, I agree.
You can hear them all going
to
off
some degree, but I do read the transcripts, and he does it to himself quite a lot. But also, you're Graham on trigger warning.
Yeah.
He's the president of the United States. And now, let's be fair. George W. Bush, fucking mushmouth. He speaks so much more eloquently now. Yeah. Which is really weird. But when he was president,
when he's under pressure,
he was terrible. Obama was very slick, very slick, very controlled, very calm.
But he also had like loads of people.
Unless the teleprompter died, then he was like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, dude, I'm not. No, hang on. No need to get defensive. I know you don't like it.
I'm saying he's good. No, he was good.
Very, very.
I don't hate Obama. Just so we're clear.
No, you love him. I can tell.
He made me feel like a proud American. I'm not even American. Right. I used to watch Obama speak and go, "Fucking God bless America."
He's a good speaker. He was a good speaker.
That's it. That's all I was saying. He was very eloquent and very, very smooth, measured. And I don't imagine he at any point would go, "We should look into injecting disinfectant," but we should look into it. I'm just saying.
I agree. I'm not. You know what? I knew you were going to drop. Yeah, I knew you were going to make a deal about this, and I was ready for it. I knew you were going to.
It's fun, dude.
But it's totally legitimate. It's totally legitimate, and I can't defend him on it. To me, it's like Trump. I'll go to bat for Trump all day long when the media is clearly being either lying or just wrong. Okay, but when he says stuff like that, I can't defend that. But here's the thing: people will forget it in a month. So who cares?
Oh, in 2 days, man, it'll be done. I mean, he's
apart from the ones who lose family members to Clorox.
Yeah, well, but his rating has been going up, and it's been fairly solid. I mean, there's been a lot of polls.
To be fair, we've ripped the shit out of Trump, but at the same time, when we've noticed it's been incorrect or wrong, we've pointed that out as well, because that's the right way to do it. The fact for us is Trump's just very amusing.
Yeah, he is.
That's all I care about. He says a lot.
He's
of
entertaining
shit
as hell.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
it's literally that simple for me.
I was thinking about that.
Minister's much the same. He's fucking mental.
Imagine if the impeachment had stuck and we'd have Pence now. Can you imagine how fucking
God
bored we'd all be?
That
so
creeps
depressed.
me out. I'll tell you right now.
He's a creepy man.
I mean, he might be great. I don't really know much about him, but I know
he's not
bored
great.
Out of my mind.
He's really awful.
Like I'm looking forward to the what I see at the press conferences, and I'm looking forward to the fucking presidential debate so bad, because right now, like you said, Biden, they wheel Biden out. He sits there mumbling about black kids touching his leg hair, and then all the media just writes these massive amazing write-ups of his ambitions as a strong man and all, and it's like he didn't say any of that. He didn't say a fucking word of that. But there's loads of Americans at the moment are like, Biden is a return to normality and all that. And the second we get that debate, all that is just going to fall apart, and I'm so excited for it. It's just chaos, isn't it? I'd employ Trump in sales any day. You're damn right.
Well, yeah.
I wish he'd been doing Brexit for us, man. That would have been fucking amazing.
Yeah, the only problem is I would have him on the big, as the opener, the guy that pushes the